Hey guys, it's Romel, and I'm back with another video. And today, we're going to talk about the similarities between Felipe Diaz from Violetta and Jack Jones from Degrassi. Me personally, I think they're counterparts. So let's figure out why. We first see Jack at the door, and Imogen says whoa the first time he sees her. Love at first sight, obviously. And then Perino introduces her to the class, and Imogen is impressed by her. And Marathi introduces Ludmilla and Natty to Felipe, and when he walks to the door, Natty says "whoa" too, meaning that the scene's parallel already. Imogen is telling Jack that they got nominated for best couple in the yearbook, and Jack says that they couldn't do it because of her parents. The fact that her parents are not bigots at all, and he's keeping the fact that she's a lesbian from them, is literally unacceptable and redundant. But I feel like at the same time, Jack kept it from her because they moved around a lot throughout Jack's life, and Imogen and her dad moved around a lot too. So Imogen tells Jack that she knows that they are dumb high school things, referring to prom and the yearbook, but she was looking forward to doing those things with her. But Imogen realizes that things are different, and Jack upsettingly tells her that she thought she was okay with this, but Imogen obviously isn't. So she tells her that she'll get their names off the nominee list and walks off. I'm not gonna lie, the way Jack acted was so selfish, and she was not committed to her and Imogen's relationship. It's just diabolical. Seriously though. Camilla and Natty meet at the boys band's music video, and they greet each other. And Camilla asks if Natty hasn't seen it yet, and Natty asks, "Seen what?" Camilla asks if she seen any magazine stands lately, but Camilla says no, and Camilla tells her that she's on every cover, and Natty is shocked by this. Camilla unshows the magazine cover, but Federico says he wants to see it again, and Camilla awkwardly shows it again. Federico, Maxie, and everyone else think that Natty's dating Felipe. Natty tries to explain to Maxie that it's not true, but Maxie tells her that she doesn't know him an explanation. And Federico tells Natty that she doesn't owe anything either. If anything, she owes it to Mila, and tells him that they have to begin. Natty is extremely upset and angry about this and wanted to complain. I do particularly believe that Natty and Felipe's their first scene, was better because they developed so much chemistry since Felipe was there when Natty was dealing with the heartbreak from her breakup with Maxie. So, yeah. Hold on. So the only difference is that Natty and Felipe do have crushes on each other, and then they kiss, but it doesn't work out, so they just remain close friends. And Imogen and Jack do have crushes on each other. Well, Imogen had a crush on her first, and then they fell for each other, and then they started dating, but they broke up by the end of the series. So the similarities between both of those scenes is that Imogen and Jack's relationship is revealed to the whole school, but not to Jack's parents. And people think that Natty and Philippe have a relationship, but it's fake. Just like Philippe's relationship with Ludmilla. While Natty and Philippe remain close friends, and Imogen and Jack also remain friends too. The only difference in the endings is that Philippe goes back to Spain after Ludmilla reveals his and her relationship to the public that it's fake, and Jack's disappearance is unspoken. Well, Jack entered the Degrassi black hole, which is the Degrassi fan term for characters disappearing for no apparent reason. I'm not for sure if they didn't have any more storylines for Neve, so. And Natty also wanted to tell Marathi get to rewrite the story down. Wait, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. Natty wanted to tell Marathi that the story was fake. Yeah, and Jack wanted Imogen to take them off the nominees list for best couple at Degrassi. And when an Imogen attacked Damon, and she and Jack were sent to the office, and Jack doesn't back her up. It gets to the point where Imogen gets furious with Jack, feeling betrayed by her, and it's so sad. But I will say I do love Imogen's relationship with Fiona, and I do wish she was in a relationship with Connor. Don't get me wrong, I do love Connor and Jenna, but I just see Imogen and Connor's chemistry more astonishing. And another similarity for sure is that Philippe and Jack are into the arts. Philippe is a singer and Jack is a dancer. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications, and let me know what Degrassi and Violetta character comparisons you want to see next. Okay, bye.